Alright, let's play some MLB The Show. Trying to compose a tweet. Twitter is in the garbage today. It's like it signs me out when I'm not signed out. So, apparently no go live tweet. It was fine. Like 2 minutes before I tried to hit go live, or tell you guys I was going live, and then it decided to bone me. So, here we are. Let's go finish up BR, I guess. Hopefully make some stubs to finish the collection, which will get us, well, who knows, maybe we'll hit a pack right here. Go get Sammy Sosa. Alright, let's hit stop. We did get a diamond boss pack. And we've got a login pack, so let's go open those. I guess I already got the boss pack. Weird for it to be delayed. We'll just grab everybody. Black Bear Donnie, what's up, Carney? Thank you for the likes. Hopefully they'll let me come and eat again sometime, for free. They wanted that "I'm melting" hashtag, so we ordered one of their new melts, and Mrs. Donnie had it. But that's why there's a picture of me like pulling apart the cheese. But I had a good time. I mean, I've gone there over the years, so it was nice working with them. Let's see. I should take batting practice. Twitter has been a mess for me today. Has it been logging you out periodically, Carney? Or have you not had that issue? It happened on my phone, then it happened on the PC right now when I was going to tweet, you know, that I was going live. Hey, what's up, Bo Diggity? I feel like the site's just going to get worse and worse because they fired so much staff and stuff. Like, things are going to get broken. Who wants to I want to join you. Yeah, thanks, Wags. Announcement. Wags is going to Black Bear. Twitter been a mess for a while. Nothing new. Particularly today, though, it's like logging me out. And that sucks because I was going to... I mean, I don't know how many people look at Twitter for my Go Live, but I know some do. Closest one, Southwest Illinois. You don't cruise out that way too often, right, Wags? Like, you don't go that way once a year or anything. No Twitter issues for you? Yeah, it's logged me out twice now. So it's just acting weird. But yeah, maybe something with my devices. So I'm going to try to tweet, you know, for anybody that's just looking for Twitter here in a bit. I replied to Jit Romney and let him know, you know, thinking about him because I guess his dad is dealing with cancer. And like 1 minute later, I was going to tweet that I'm going live. So I sent a reply, and then yeah, it like logged me out. I'm seeing like Elon Musk and stuff in just like the generic timeline. Oh, 3 hours. Oh, yeah. I'm not driving that far for dinner. Unless it's, you know, something just out of this world deal. I thought they were mostly on the West Coast, so I'm surprised they even have one out that way. But that's good. Just blame Wags. And I've been to 2 of them. They're very similar. They have like a lot of hand-carved wooden black bears. A lot of cute little stuffed animals all around the place. Of course, they have some you can buy, so that's a nice little upsell for daughters or sons that like stuffies. And they give very big portions of food, so you usually have some to take home, unless you're hungry and ready to chow down when you go in there. So I was thinking today, since I got to go to I don't have to, but I'm taking my son to t-ball practice today. I thought we would just do BR and then tomorrow do co-op, because tomorrow should be a longer stream and I won't end earlier. So if anybody wants to sign up for co-op, we can just update that list right now. I think Wags and Canuck are on there, but if you'd like to, you know, get reservations, so to speak, you could do it today. I'll probably start it at noon my time, so like 3 I would assume, if nothing's coming up. Today, a couple little things popped up. Nothing big, but just little chores. Plus, I needed to edit that Black Bear video. Didn't take a real long time, but might be able to play at the start. Oh, perfect. Bodiggity playing Xbox. with your Xbox Pal last night feels so much better. Yeah, I think Xbox is supposed to be a better experience, right? Sun switched to new swim class at 3:20 Eastern. Am I swinging through too early? I should see what I'm doing here. Okay, yeah, I'm early, so I need to let the ball release. So 3:20. Okay. Yeah, I should be on for a few hours before there. All right, we got Carne Basada, we got Bo Diggity, we got Wags. Nobody coming in on Twitter because I'm not logged in, but it's fine. All right, I think that's enough. At least my eyes are warmed up for BR, and I think if we finish up BR, we should be good. So yeah, here's what my feed looks like. I always have my stuff in dark mode, and it's just all this random, just whatever. But I've already signed in, so I don't think I need to sign back in. I think it's just something's glitching. Should be careful scrolling because who knows what might pop up. But yeah, they're crazy. You're lazy on stream. Yeah. Who's not using dark mode? Where are we at? 102. I need Sogard, Wade, and Tejada along the way. And then I think I also need the 25,000 PXP. Yeah, so that'll help a lot, the 25,000. And give me some stubs. Hopefully some good luck on those packs as well. And then, if I get any good luck, then we can finish up live series. Or we have Nolan Arenado. I need to get Goldschmidt. Then I'll be pretty much done. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot easier on my eyes just being in dark mode personally, but I wonder if that's really the truth. Like if you asked an optometrist if it's really the case. Yeah, it's weird. I just signed in. It acts like it signs me in, then it takes me to a page that says like equals log out, and it stays in the freaking black mode stuff. So I don't know. If I remember, I'll try again in like 20 minutes. I don't remember much about my team or anything because it's been a couple weeks since I played BR. Warriors Lakers tomorrow. Not much time for rest. Everybody gets back to it. I think Sixers and Celtics are tonight, as well as Nuggets and the other one. Mrs. Donnie texts me, so I was just replying, "Hey, what's up, Fanaki? Mind me after, yeah, please do. Yeah, hopefully it'll let me log in and use their service. I wonder if I paid the $8 if I would be able to log in and tweet. Probably not. Fanaki, you get another good bike ride in today? Got to add me on Xbox. It's Daniel Freak on there as well, but I haven't plugged in my Xbox in probably over a year. Hey, Lemmy, 1 year, baby. What's up, bud? Lemmy, how's your day going? Thank you for the big resubscription. Not today, did yesterday. I'm good. Just getting settled in. Great to see Matthew. How's Matthew today? Gonna try to finish up VR. and then I'll probably push ranked, but we'll play a day of ranked co-op tomorrow. Hopefully I'll finish BR today. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. You can sign up now if you'd like to be in there tomorrow. So if you want to throw your hat in the ring, there's a command. Working, can't stay, but sub ran out, wanted to hey, thank you for thinking about that. Griffey in the Canada jersey. You love it. Or maybe you don't. Yeah, so I can put you behind Canuck. I don't know that Nate or Wags and Canuck want to play in Brendan, but they were signed up last time. Wags did say he thinks he can jump in, so I'll try to do it that way. Of course, I prefer if you guys can turn on guest star, but I don't think we'll require it for tomorrow, like I've done in the past. Man, it's hard to say if it was his best. I mean, it was the most points ever scored in a Game 7. It was a first round Game 7, but I mean, it's still a Game 7 nevertheless. So, yeah, that was a pretty big deal. They said he held a pre-getting on the bus speech and told everybody to trust him and not to get on the bus if they were upset about their minutes and all that type of stuff, like to kind of buy in. So who knows how true that is, but yeah, Curry kind of put the team on his back yesterday, it felt like. Yeah, we love the Canadians. I was hoping he would chase down. Oh, thanks, Carney. Yeah, I was going to do that here in a minute. Kind of in a rough spot here with this opponent. I thought Polanco went. I was hoping. I dove too early, I think. He probably could have gotten another run there. Had to turn off the message on Xbox with the game. Let's get shaken.
Your attention, please. Now, Andrew. Jason. 0-1.
Alright, Chafin got him swinging and missing, but damage done. Well, it's going to be tomorrow, South Boss, so I don't know if you're paying attention on that, but it's tomorrow, not today. So if you want to just sign up so you can play, then probably a good idea. But yeah, those were the guys from last time that we ran it, so I didn't want to kick anybody out. Carnade's all over it. Seen 2 pitches and they've made 2 outs. Let me take a pitch. That thing was really close to being squared up, but it was a bit low.
1-0.
Hey, Carnade, is Blake Sabol a big prospect, or is he just going off so far for San Francisco? Because I feel like he's having a good year for you guys. And speaking of that, he's going to get a good swing for me virtually right here. Because I thought it was going to be Joey Bart, to be the heir apparent to Posey. I know Bart's been injured, and the Sabol guy's getting some attention. Last time we ran it, and the test tech servers died, or we had somebody quit. And yeah, we had a hard time trying to get it through a game. Did we get through any games, Mike, when you were in? Because I had a streak there for like an hour where every game was just dying out like immediately. It felt like. I started the stream with Bo Diggity and we were getting some full games in, and then it just went sideways in a bad way. Got through like 1 of 7 and then the opponents quit. We will get Lemmy up on the wall here soon. Dude, Carne's a goal scoring machine. I don't know if he's been playing much because I do see Carne's name on my event list, and I know he's been grinding some events here on the show, but yeah, Carne gets after him in Kiva. Definitely a lot better player than I am. which isn't saying much. You'd be better than I am, but like Carney's one of the better players they've played with. Kind of waiting for season 2. Nothing for you to do on the game right now. You've done the Mexico City program. You've done all the stuff, Mike. You've done all the showdowns, conquest, mini seasons. No, Carney's a lot better than I am, Funaki. That's okay. Carney's a lot better at triggering different animations and things, where I play more of a basic game. I do okay on Ultimate Team, but Pro Clubs, I'm not close. But when was the last time you were on FIFA? I don't think I've even talked to you about FIFA before. In the middle of the Mexico City program, you've done all the conquests for TA. Just really doing it over time. Don't care about getting any of those cards. Yeah, they looked a little underwhelming to me too. Maybe a while ago, Carney. I've barely played FIFA last year or this year. I don't have the desire to play Ultimate Team on stream. It's just hard to keep up with chat. I do like playing clubs, but probably won't play it again until next release. Got the West 100% done. That's all you want to do. Never played it. You would be horrible. Slurve, Synchrotrain. I appreciate that you believe in me, Funaki, but I would struggle right now if we jumped on. Charisma cards are just fodder for the set 1 collection. Already got the guy you wanted. The Dugo down the line, just missed. Could have been a double. Never heard of him before the season. Started out and left. Started playing catcher when Perez got hurt early. That'll get down. Bart came back from injury, took the spot, got hurt again. T still work in progress at catcher. Really tall, has some catcher interference calls. Been swinging the bat well recently. One of the young guys on the team. Like, I'm really happy with Oakland's catching deal with Langoliers, but man, Langoliers is not the defensive player Murphy is, and you notice it when there's a downgrade at that position, because we just kind of got spoiled with how good Murphy is behind the plate last few seasons. So yeah, this guy being tall, reaching out, getting catchers interference, helping out the other offense. I'm sure that's frustrating for Giant fans. But yeah, it seems like I've been seeing his name and hearing about him. You know, because he's doing some good things at the plate at least. Oh, we got to get swing with Polanco. Take the lead. Top's now really easy to do, maybe like an hour. Monthly award grind going to be fun. Excited to see who it is. Yeah, who should be the monthly award for April? I didn't even think about that. The month just closed. Shoot, Oakland's been so bad. I feel like I haven't paid a lot of attention to the rest of the major leagues. And like who's off to the hot starts and whatnot. They really should get some Tampa Bay Rays players in there because they've been so good. Chapman, Rooker, Muncy. Yeah, Rooker's been good. I mean, of course, Oakland's been really bad. But I think he's hitting like 350 with 7-8 home runs already. Definitely a guy that's done well. Given the opportunity to be a starter this season. I wanted it advanced, but I think that 29 speed might have been up. Sonny Gray has been good for a Lightning pitcher. Catcher's deepest position start the season. Now it's falling apart quickly. Wins got released. Went to the Dodgers. Injury away from seeing Gary Sanchez. Right, we're starting to break this game open. Get a 3-run shot. Off the bat, Chipper Jones. How many of you guys in chat have that Chipper card? 3-run blast incoming. Yeah, it was happening as you were typing probably. Think Cindy will be like a 97, 98. And here's the Giants catcher that had me talking about. He had the home run for me. Sinker, slider, fastball. He's rearing back and bringing the heat here. Yeah, all right. I guess I should have bleeded after the first 2 fastballs. I was like, he's going to waste a pitch, so just be ready to take. He did not. So yeah, that one went to Yackersburg. Hope the monthly awards is core. God, I agree. I don't like the stuff that expires. Feels like, why are we grinding for all this stuff that's going to go away? And I know people say, well, you don't usually use a card for more than 2 or 3 months, but it's just kind of the concept of it. And the deeper we get into set 1, then the less time you get with those cards. Yeah, you should be able to use the stuff that we work for throughout the season. So there's different sets, Funaki, and set 1 expires in July when set 3 comes out. Some cards are set and some are core. You can use one of those cards in your ranked lineup as your wild card. And you still have access to them, and you can switch the wild cards out, but it just seems stupid to me. I guess they're trying to give us more lineup diversity and not have everybody using the same meta type lineups, but I don't know. They flooded the game with a bunch of early diamonds too. Offline, I think it is restricted in Conquest as well. I can show you the languaging on it here post game. 70% is going to use Chipper. Yeah, I mean, I'm a rare guy that I don't really care that much about Chipper. Like, I'd like to have the card. I even like having that Anthony Santander, but I just want to have Ricky because, yeah, grew up being a fan. Let me try to tweet that we're live too. We got Sogard there. So here's the set thing. This first set expires in 10 days. So that's probably the key stuff. Can you? Yeah, you're supposed to be able to switch out the wild cards, right? Check Twitter. All right, let's see. Hey, what's up, Brenton? How's your day been? The set expires in 10 days. The cards don't expire for till set 3, but the set goes away, right? So then we're going to be getting set 2. I probably said it wrong, but there's a breakdown, right? So you can use set 1 through season 2. So it's core, set 1, set 2, and then July 7th, the set 1 goes bye-bye. I kind of hate all that stuff, Brenton, personally, but I know other people look at it differently too. Let me get Lemmy on the wall. Actually, you know what? It's May. It's May, so I really need to do a new poster board. I'm just going to put it up in the corner, and then I need to tweet out the April buddies, but I forgot that we were into a new month. Yeah, it's not like we got consulted, right? They just decided, hey, this is a great idea. Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, it's weird. So some of the cards, like, let me go through my lineup real fast. And I haven't tried to push ranked yet. I will. I need to get on it, but I've been working on the core cards. Ricky is a set 1, and I guess my face is in the way of Ricky, but Ricky's set 1. He'll be my wild card just because I'm a fan. Thankfully, McGuire is a core card because he's a collection reward, but Kinseki Kondo set 1, Biggio set 1, Bench, all these guys are set 1. The charisma cards. Mantl's a core card because he was National League East collection, I believe. But yeah, they're doing a lot of that stuff. Drip Bayless, what's going on, Drip? How are you doing? So I got Shohei P5'd, and world's not going to end over it, but it just seems like a weird concept. And I think your casual player is going to get to the end of the time they can use those cards, and they're going to go and get an invalid lineup deal, and proverbial stuff is going to hit the fan when that happens. Does your rating and stats reset on ranked when the new season comes out? It should go down somewhat, and it depends where you finish your season. So I think World Series starts at 600. Like, if you hit World Series, I think you start at 600. And this is like a varying scale, so you won't go all the way back to 0 if this was like your first time playing it. Tomorrow, as soon as we get on, I think. Is it 700? You start up at Hall of Fame? I had forgotten that. Mrs. Donnie's bringing in some freezes. So I've been singing the praises of AMPM. AMPM got rid of cherry and Coke today, so I'm gonna drink Sour Patch watermelon or some nonsense. They may have killed my love for them a little bit, but I have my flavored water here, and yeah, they took them out. I will drop the picture in the food section of the Discord, real fast. No, they took them out. Like they have like the different. Theirs has 4 different freeze things, and they took out cherry for pina colada a couple days ago. And today my wife goes and she says they don't have Coke anymore. They put in Sour Patch flavor. So let me grab that text message and I'll show you guys what's there. So I don't know what she ended up getting. She said it was on defrost. Like it wasn't a big deal to me, but I was in the middle of the game and stuff too. So Pook, she's posted in the food Discord. Pook does a great job cooking. If you guys haven't looked at anything that she posts, please check that out. Her and Squamish are amazing. But yeah, I'll show you my selection of the 4 that we have now. Wags, because Wags is like myself. He likes to get half cherry, half Coke. I'm not saying that's what everybody should do, but it's Sour Patch watermelon, Fanta banana, Pina Colada Fanta, and Fanta blue raspberry. Well, I mentioned it to the lady last time I checked out, and she goes, yeah, I don't know why they did that. And she writes it down on a customer ledger. So I don't know if my wife said anything about it today, but it's like, yeah, I want cherry and Coke and all that stuff. Funaki, pleasant dreams. Dream about picking up a PS5 and playing with us again, Funaki. We're happy to see you. All right, we're 2-0 in BR. I did check Twitter. Twitter is still a mess. It has me logged out. So there's a reason for no go live tweet. At least I get to let you guys know about Black Bear Diners. All right, we're 2-0. We're gonna go 12-0. Let me get Sour Patch powered up here. 1 second. All right, so apparently we got blueberry because the Sour Patch was defrosting. Bananas, yeah, I don't know. Bananas are right. I had it the other day. It didn't quite taste like a popsicle. It was a little too sweet for me. Little did I know cherry and Coke were going away. I wouldn't have tried it, but all right, we'll go blueberry. I mean, it's still a freeze, so not bad, not bad. I'll choke it down. That's what she said, or he said. All right, back at it. We're winning 10 more, guaranteed. Maybe not on this entry, but we're winning 10 more at some point. So yeah, Brenton TV. He's been crushing it in the late nights for years now. So be sure to check out Brenton. And then Zach's the buddy, man. He's on top of all the Orioles information on Twitter. Writes for the Baltimore Battery. In addition to that, he'll get into some Ohio State football, UCLA, basketball. It's I'm trying to remember the team that's in the NHL now. Washington. I can't remember if it's the Senators or the Capitals. I think it's the Senators that are there in DC. But yeah, Zach's a hardcore fan. Great guy to talk sports with. Blue raspberry. This is, let's see, looking at that picture. It is blue raspberry. Yeah, this is blue raspberry. So yeah, it's not bad. But you know, my taste buds, I want that half cherry, half Coke mix. Dude, Twitter, I can't get in there. It's the Capitals. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking the Capitals were like the Calgary Capitals or something. I know that's not right, but I saw something where Snoop Dogg's trying to buy the Senators. Where are the Senators at? He's a part of an ownership group. Oh, that's going to be a terrible throw. Didn't think that it was going to be that far off the freaking wheel. How does people get better on ranked if they quit 1-0? They don't. They don't get better. I'm assuming they're just looking for somebody to beat, I guess, and go from there. Yeah, the Flames actually knew, but my brain was thinking like Capitals or what. And I know Ovechkin's their main player, so. I was just off a bit. That runner's gonna haunt me. I can already tell. We need a base running blunder to get me out of this jam. Should get somebody up. I don't particularly care for BR, as you guys probably have heard before, but we're playing it today because we can use the stubs. It was over 100 points, and now we're moving up. I should have updated the points command. I didn't do it after that last game. Was too busy complaining about whatever the set thing is that they came up with. This guy just doesn't flinch. Yeah, we can't even get 2 out of this. Let's just try to get 2 instead of trying to come home. Ryan Reynolds has been in Ottawa as well. Oh, the Ottawa. Okay. I wish you would get in and try to buy the A's, but of course the A's aren't for sale yet. There's a lot of speculation I'm seeing about Fisher's finances, and if he's gonna have to sell the team. But he's just becoming Mr. Sports, right? Camera is on focus, son of a gun. Let's see. I don't think that fixes it. Hold on. Deactivate, reactivate. There we go. I didn't think I even got close to it. I must have put the drink close to it. Sometimes that causes a defocus. Good eyes, Mike. Because I don't usually keep my preview on, so I don't know unless somebody tells me. They're like, this guy's doing us a favor, blurring the camera and not cracking the mirrors in my house. It was a ball. This one, yeah. Right, here's Chipper hitting nifty 438. All BR for Chipper. Marco Gonzalez. Is he still with the Mariners? I thought it was a slider, I guess. So, Mike, I'm glad Twitter's... I mean, I'm not happy it's messed up for you, but I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because it keeps logging me up and stuff. Or logging me out. I log back in and it just says I'm logged out. So he still is with Seattle. Yeah, I feel like I haven't heard that name in a bit. Yeah, that's a bad swing. Alright, did not do much to bounce back. So, Carney, I saw your message right now because I just have Discord open. I'm not really sponsored by Black Bear, but I contacted them and said, would you guys like to collaborate with me? And they sent me what they call Bear Bucks. And the Bear Bucks are just like a little gift certificate you can take in and use for a free meal or something. So in exchange for that, I told them to do a social media post. I offered to do a live stream, but they have that campaign, that cheesy campaign going right now. The I'm Melted thing that they're doing. So yeah, some Bear Bucks for Black Bear Diner. So that's where we went yesterday. Then today I took the images and made a little short YouTube/Instagram post. My fielding's killing me. I keep putting runners on here to start. Let's go to Matt Bush. We're going to expose him. So I'm going to start trying with all the little independent chains and mom and pop restaurants, see if I can get some freebies. I mean, worst thing is they say no or they don't respond, so it's like, whatever. Shoot your shot. Might get some free food. Dugo has a beat on it. Oh, it's a Reshmed raid. Reshmed. Hey, Stream Elements. I like that you're letting us know it's Reshmed. Let's shout him out. How was your stream today, Reshmed? I can't get Hanninger to make a swing at it. This guy's had a very good command of the strike zone, my opponent. Hey, good play, ball boy. About time you did something down there. Hey, how's your day been? Thanks for thinking about us. The one here just isn't the same. Oh, that one was hanging. Dang it. Took a lot off the menu isn't the same. That's just you, though. So, one thing I was disappointed about, since this is not a sponsored stream or anything, they used to have the Impossible Burger. I can't remember if they had Impossible or Beyond. To me, they're about the same. Both of those vegetarian burgers. Now they have like Dr. Garden Burger or something. I don't like the veggie patties that have, you know, bits of corn and carrot and all that stuff in it. I want it to taste like meat. I just don't want the cholesterol. So to me, that was an L that they took that off the menu. But yesterday, the fries and the chicken strips and all the stuff that we got for the kids were really good. And my wife liked that melt that you guys see me pulling apart in that video. So that was cool. And then we got a couple pies on the way home. Chocolate cream pie and another little small one. So wife and I shared that. And then I think she was going to share the other one with her parents today. I forgot what she got. I think lemon, maybe. I'm just getting mowed down here. I need to put some good swings together. Oh, hey, Coach Locke, how you doing today? Good to see you. Is he going to pause between every pitch? Maybe he's trying to get his bullpen ready. I guess he is going to pause between every pitch. That's fun. Yeah, the pausing on the game is ridiculous. It really should be whittled down a lot. I got to give EA some credit. You cannot pause so much now in Madden and FIFA like the old days. 2K has way too much of it. It's like, hey, my eyes are looking at a picture. Oh, thanks. You just popped me over to a pause screen. And I mean, you have to do it to some degree, but some people just do it incessantly. Like abusing R2 or something. Yeah, and the timer's way too big, right? Like, you don't need 3.5 minutes or whatever it resets back up to. So trying to keep the dream run alive, and I'm down a run. Been having a bad defensive game, and that's not going to help. That's blasted out. He was sitting dead red and crushed it with the Damas. All right, let's go to the lefty. But yeah, Coach Locke, he fires up stream once in a while when he's not too busy with real life and teaching and coaching. Very nice guy to talk to. He came in on guest star once or twice during the college football season with me. And nice guy to watch stream. Yeah, where's the pitch clock? That would be good too. I thought that was going to be implemented in the game. Because I like the games to play fast. Like, let's get our rewards and move on. If you beat me, great. If I beat you, oh well. And I think most of us feel that way. I know there's some grieving kids out there that think they're probably getting into somebody's head or whatever, but yeah, let's just play and get our stubs and go get our stuff. Finished Red Sox. I don't remember who the Red Sox award. Who did you get from Boston? Is it Chris Sale? I'm trying to remember. 10 seconds, not 15 or 20. Oh, it's Damon. Damon's kind of a weird dude. He had that sort of bizarre DUI a couple years ago. They're in Florida. I guess Johnny's embraced being Florida man. Which is, you know, the punchline of a lot of jokes. But yeah, Damon's kind of a strange cat. Of course, I don't recommend anybody go drinking and driving. Yeah, like, I mean, really, you don't need a lot of time. You think about what you're going to throw, maybe step off and check the runner, And yeah, you should be good to go. At least this opponent, despite all the pausing, hasn't been sitting there spamming R2. They were probably trying to get their bullpen ready in case they started getting a rally going, but just making a bunch of quick outs.
Leading up for Oakland, the center fielder, Trent Taylor. Your attention, please.
So he's going to go to Zuniga, and I think I still stick with Taylor. But I'm trying to pause, and he's pausing again, probably to get another arm ready. Let's see. Taylor, 68-68 against righties. Nelson Cruz is a little bit better. And I think we'll save Cruz for later. It's not a huge upgrade. Like if we get a rally going this inning and he's got a lefty in or something. Oh, that was there. I was really lined up on that. I watched it too. What's wrong with the White Sox, Birdman? Do you have any opinions? I think they're like 7-21 or something like that. I know they're off to a really rough start. Yeah, I thought that was moving off the plate and took the called third strike. One 2-second R2 per pitcher, just enough check the abilities. I feel like it should be like a once in a bat thing too. I don't feel like you should be able to do it every single pitch. Or let you R2 as much as you want, but let me go ahead and start my pitching motion when I'm ready, because it can just be used to grieve and, you know, so slow somebody down from pitching. I was on that, but just late, and never got anything going that game, so yuck. A couple errors, and he did blast the home run, so there goes the dream for the 12-0. Maybe we get a 12-1. We've had some 12-1s in the past. And this was a holdover team that we had from last time, so we'll get all our mission guys in here soon. All right, BR. We finished up Sogard. I'm on 122. Oh, we got to 25,000. So, what's next? Ballin' is a habit, 10 bundle, Stubbs, and the 20 bundle. So all the silvers are done. I need to get Wade. I don't think I have Wade in this lineup. And Tejada. That's another 8 points. That gets me to the 130. And then I guess we'll see if I want to grind out all those wins. But, yeah, let's rock. New pitcher comes in, do it again. Yeah, I get it, right? Like, you deserve to see what the opponent's throwing, for sure. But other than that, it just turns into, you know, you're screwing with your opponent, which is not what I think it should be intended for. And it feels laggy. I'm going to get a different game. So yeah, my Twitter is like completely busted. I log in, it takes me to a log out screen. Don't know if I'm logged in on my phone. Let me see. I don't know how many people really rely on those tweets, but I know some of them will say like, hey, I saw the tweet and came in. Yeah, it's got me logged out on the phone too, so good stuff from Elon. I don't have the app. Maybe having the Twitter app would be the move. Try not to put too many apps on the phone.
Leading up for the Buckeyes, the shortstop,
Willie Adames. Flouts Taylor. I don't know if there's any good day baseball or anything going on today, or not. A's have a travel day, so get to have a day where I'm not checking scores or anything, just checking news. Lindor got hurt. That's oh no. How's AP doing? Not Lindor. Oh, Acuna. Man, Acuna's had a lot of injury issues. That sucks. Probably Chipper like double clutched that out of the mitt. So Ween's got DFA by the Dodgers, seeing the move. Hopefully, maybe go get him right back, right? Hit on the shoulder by a pitch, didn't look good. We got to face Rocky. It's weird this guy drafted starting pitcher. What's he doing? Yeah, if he's gonna pause, we may as well get our bullpen going. And Sogard's just... I mean, I feel like I'm late. I know that gives me a good rating, but... Ball's in our half and I didn't turn on it. That delivery is something. Feels like it just pops out of his hand. And he stayed fastball 3 straight pitches. After I've seen so many fastballs, I start to like want to wait back and look at the frames a little bit more, because I don't think a guy's just going to completely throw fastballs. And we'll just hit a little tapper back. I was trying to gear up that time. Yeah, it's better to have a few too many catchers than not enough, certainly, because that's a important part of your lineup. Maybe he just needed the innings pitch or something. That's weird. Suddenly, my opponent was gone. All right, need a few more of those. We'll have a great run. Nine wins, right? Gets you a lot of extra points, so that would be good. Easy to say, not always easy to do. Let's try using Chafin as an opener. Hopefully run into some left-handed hitting. Playing the Bippers. So Mets and Braves are underway, according to ESPN. Pretty early start, it feels like. He's got the Italy jerseys going.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And I thought Dalback was going to get that. Left it a little bit out more than I wanted. He doesn't get it. It's a double. Oh, it's a double header today. Oh, right on. I should probably flip it on, but I know when I start watching the games today, I have a bit of a lapse of concentration at times. Oh, they already played the first game. I don't remember because I haven't watched a doubleheader. Did they get rid of the 7-inning doubleheaders, or is it still the 7-inning format right now? I thought it was okay during that pandemic season to make so many radical changes, but I don't like the idea of playing 7 innings now. You know that we're kind of back to normal. AP, have you gone out to any ballparks, any minor league parks, or any trips coming up soon? AP's got the ballpark blog. He visits a lot of minor league stadiums throughout the country. Probably some inspiration for all the nice parks he uploads into the game too. But it's a slow runner. Chipper can take his time. Oh, it's back to 9. Good, good. Yeah, I didn't like that they kept that over. I thought they had it last year, still for 7 innings, but I may be wrong. It may have been a couple years ago they got rid of it. Not yet. Been busy with the house lately. Going to be going to Milwaukee a couple weeks for the American Association opening weekend. Was it the American Association that we raided that one night and then they got kicked off Twitch? Or was it something else? At least I thought it was American something. One day I was doing like a sidecast and AP was like, hey, you should check out this channel. They got live baseball. And it was like their own stream, but they got taken down for a copyright claim somehow. It was weird. It was them. Somebody was asleep at the wheel on Twitch enforcement. I think the set has sinker. I can't remember if he had cutter. He does have the cutter. So, get into one. Chipper's hitting 420. That is not getting into one. It's popping it up. All right, here's Blake Sabol. Somebody saw a game and hit the button immediately. Thought that was a decent swing, but just off a touch. Taking it easy this year compared to others until you get settled into the new place. Once that's taken care of, back to normal. Are you staying in the same town, AP, or are you making a move? I mean, obviously you're making a move, but like staying local or new venue. I think about leaving the Central Valley probably just about every day, but it is home too in a lot of ways. Same town, couple miles away. A lot of renovations. Been doing on your own along with the contractor on certain things. It's pretty rewarding, and I'm not the most handy person, but when you start out, got a project, and then you work through it, and then when it's all completed, and you can sit back and say, you know, I built that, or I fixed that, or whatever the case might be. But it's, you know, it's time consuming too. 4 months in the making. You got Tejada in the set. That's a heck of a pitch right there. I thought I was making a good take. Can't even really get the sweet spot right there to that corner. Send us more detailed personal. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Just choke and poke. Pop it into right field.
The first baseman, ball at inside.
Somehow I got back-to-back righty stacked in this lineup. This guy has big movement, and I felt like I always had a hard time locating with him. The pitcher from Israel. It's not a hard thrower. Lippitz. Shalomo Lippitz, I think it is. So we got the full count. See if he's paying attention. I'm missing Tejada. Well, maybe not. just gonna try to at least put on the hit and run in the full count, but good stance. That's probably two. Behind the back, and Dalbach can't beat it up. So here's Verdugo. That's what we needed from Dalbach. So a couple hits on the inning, but 1 on, 2 out. Of course, I'd like to get the lead. Just not staying back, roll over on it, and that'll do for second inning.
Leading off for San Francisco, the center fielder, TCA Shane. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching.
Hey, Kilo, how you been? You get do anything fun over the weekend, Kilo? I don't remember this guy being particularly fast, so I'm not going to switch into bunt defense, at least for now.
One ball, 2 strikes. Batting done. The catcher, Austin Moore.
Top Golf Friday night, Dave and Buster's Saturday night. That sounds like a good weekend.
Now batting, second base.
Sunday was just for sleep. Had to catch up on your rest. I wish we had a Top Golf nearby. Those seem like they're pretty fun.
Ball, that's out.
AP needs to learn how to golf for Top Golf. I got the fly ball to Taylor. Can we walk this off and avoid extras would be good. Way too much of a baseball swing. It takes a long time to get out of those habits of wanting to lift your leg and all the things that are good in baseball don't necessarily need that much movement with golf. And I say that as somebody that had a lot of friends that were more baseball oriented, then they got into golf later when they got done playing in high school and things, and try to help coach them up and help them with their fundamentals. Gets crazy, bunch of different game modes. Sinker, slider, and four seam for shaving.
0-1.
I'm not recognizing the ball of the hand the way that I should. Hey, we'll get hit by pitch, so free gift for your runner.
The right fielder. That ball went out. That's ball 2.
Learning the golf swing, learning ice skating, couple goals for the next year or two. So I learned to roller skate and rollerblade back when rollerblading, I guess, would have been popular, like in the 90s. But I remember falling a lot when I was getting started, like in my early teens. So I don't know if I was to jump on skates today, if I would do well, or if I would be getting all bruised up. Let's see here, Sogard. If we take him out, we do have walls, so let's go look for the win here off of Crease's bat. Getting better at golf, still tend to lift your head. Worried you're too fat for ice skates? It's probably great for burning calories and getting some cardio in. If there was like a roller rink or something close by, I would definitely go skating. To be fair, I've never been on the ice, but I would think it's probably very similar. Wish I had elevated that, of course. Chipper. You want to get into it so you get into better shape. I've been slacking and my weight's been going back up, so like the last 2 weeks I've been exercising kind of steadily. I might have to go back to doing some of those elliptical streams. Being on the ice is so fun. Can we make it home from here? I think so. Yeah, we got the walk off. You can get that out. It won't matter. Workout streams coming soon. Yeah, we might have to do it. Carney, is there anything out your way where you can get on the ice? I remember there was like an Iceland Winter Wonderland deal in Long Beach when I was going to go on a cruise ship. Last time I went on a cruise. And we didn't know that was going on. It just happened to be right down from the hotel. And they had a spot to ice skate where you could like rent skates and stuff. But Mrs. Donnie had never skated before, so she was kind of hesitant to try it. So we didn't end up doing it. But that'd be fun to take the kids to. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Let's see. Diamond me up. Womp womp. Alright. We got stubs. Is gold better? Does gold give out a better reward? It wouldn't surprise me. More workout streams. It's alright. Playing FIFA anymore. I don't have to wait till 3 a.m. Yeah, would delay everything so I could exercise. I'll be back on those night streams though. Whether I want to or not, it's gonna be like the only time I can stream after late June. Goldschmidt is way more stubs than I have. I need like 60,000 stubs. I really should go through all my stuff and sell off any duplicates I might have enough sitting around. Alright, BR. Where are we at on BR? Those cards go for more than the bosses. They probably do. I'm on 124. Of course, a 9 win deal would be a big blessing to get through this faster. I got all the silvers, and I don't think I have Wade. Tejada's getting some progress. But I guess on 4 wins, we should try to go for the other 5 wins as it stands. Checking my email, and I got an email from Twitter. We noticed you logged in on a new device and stuff. It's like, well, yeah. So I mentioned the other day, but I didn't talk about it much. Some of you may have heard of, I don't think anybody probably old enough to remember, unless we have any folks older than me and currently lurking, but Charles Finley used to own the Oakland A's, and he had a right-hand man who was his cousin, Carl A. Finley, and Carl's daughter got a hold of me with some of this, I guess we call it like activism or whatever I'm trying to do with regards to the Athletics impending move. And she just emailed me right now, so I would love to get her to come on as a guest sometime, because she's written a book called Finley Ball, and she's working on a sequel to it. But she told me when she contacted me on Twitter that she doesn't even know how to post pictures on Twitter yet, so I don't know if it would be a little bit beyond her her technical scope right now, but maybe someday I can get her on and talk to her about growing up in the A's front office and what it was like. The Finley family, they owned the Oakland Seals, the California Golden Seals. The name changed a bit in the NHL for a season or two, amongst some other professional sports franchises. So hopefully that would line up one of these days, and we just do like an interview format stream. There is a rink in Fresno, You know, they have something outside during the winter. Never been to that one before. Yeah, I might have to make the drive over there. Because we went, I mean, it's been a while now, but we went to the zoo, Shaffy's Zoo, and they were working on, I forgot what they called it now. Like the Asian experience still that they're building in there with all the animals from different Asian countries that are coming to Fresno. But that would be fun to take the kids to go be on the ice and skate around, have fun. This game is trending the wrong way. Let me go grab a pinch hitter. Or pinch hitter. Relief pitcher. Hector, your job is to get out. You ready? Batter flips you around. It's Logan Wade. He's not flinching. Man, these pars are so big. Just kind of aim and hope that it ends up in a good location for, you know, what you're trying to accomplish, and that's get weak contact. Or get a swing in this. And that's what we needed. Dahlback steps on the back. Boy, that was a dot. I thought I took ball 3. Then I was afraid of taking another called strike, so I chased slightly off the plate. So guards out. What a play. Should have time for public skate on the website. Sumin, monster season is over. Maybe more time is available. Do you go often, Carne, or have you just gone like through the years? And we'll boom that one with chipper and take the lead. Mr. Jones and me scoring a run. Would like to have that one back. Would like to have made a Bears win. Haven't been in years. Last time you went was 19 or 20. Maybe one more time out. Got Ruben Tejada. And that swing had no chance. Was way inside. Swing super late. I've been checking Twitter periodically, and it's got me out of dark mode, and it's got me logged out.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, your attention, please. Now pitching.
Probably looking through their bench saying, who can we send up here? I guess. There we go. Looks like Miguel Cabrera. Oh, super early. They turned the lights down. Hey. Make me think of that scene in Happy Gilmore when he goes and skates with the publicist. I think she's supposed to be on the PGA Tour. I can't remember if they actually use the PGA Tour or they just call it like the tour. It's kind of got like a Boston themed jersey going, but it's pretty generic. Some blocking and getting me out. Gotta look out for Lamont Wade Jr. Oh, that was a good inning. Try to maintain the lead. Almost like that, but just think about a lot of the people being there, can sing the song if you want, I guess. Yeah, I guess we won't have it all to ourselves. Blue raspberry is growing on me. Definitely not the flavor I would have picked if they had left cherry and Coke alone, but I'll drink it down. Got a defensive change. Jose Furman taking over from Miguel Cabrera. Yeah, good play. I thought I struck it solidly for a single, but yeah, it's kind of weak contact in hindsight. So hey, Furman comes into the game and he gets dirty right away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Alex is going hard for me, sitting over 500. Yeah, a lot of folks about our endless love. Verdugo, on base machine, right down the line. They'll hustle in for two. They'll hustle virtually in there. I don't know who he's pointing to. There's not many fans at this stadium. I'm telling myself, like, here comes the sinker ball. And now I got myself into a bamboozle of sorts. And I'm out. But for a sinker ball swing, I mean, I had the bat through, but I didn't get the PCI down at all. Hit the top and not good. Switch hitters, two good switch hitters on deck. De La Cruz and Brian Reynolds. So I should have done De La Cruz, in Carne's opinion, when the A's got the win over the Reds. Have been being a knucklehead on Twitter, which now I can't even access Twitter anymore. But every time the A's win a game, which is very rare, been photoshopping over their best player like they're coming to the A's. So I went with Votto, but my initial thought was go with Johnny Bench. Votto was Rude's idea. I'm having trouble throwing a strike. That's not good. Gotta make Grossman earn it. No respect for the vets. Oh boy. Grossman didn't even think about swinging. Here's De La Cruz. Our buddy Fatso Castro really likes De La Cruz a lot as well. Hunter Green, yeah, Green would have been good. The other day, somebody in chat said Nick Lodolo before the A's blew the game on Saturday. And Sogart's not close to that. And we've botched it. So, tying run is 90 feet away. We gotta face Reynolds here. being a bit of a knucklehead. Then you saw Votto didn't know how to act. Yeah, Votto didn't really cross my mind, honestly. I was just thinking, man, since he's kind of bad, I'm going to go with a legend. And then, yeah, Votto he's a living legend. I have the runner going. He retreats. I just hit the cutoff man because I thought he might be trying to get me into a cheesy run situation. I'll go with Nelson. Switch hitting Alex Hall's up. The Australian. Down on strikes. Hall looked really weird on that deal. Alright, here's Santander.
Nope, that's the ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man, that was some clutch pitching. Got out of the jam. We'll get the win by a run. That potential time run. Stranded 90 feet away. That's what you get for bunt dancing. Saw Hendricks back on the mound. I'm glad he's healthy and he's back to pitching. That's definitely good news. I did not realize he was already back to pitching though. So that will get us to 5-1 on the entry. BR program is saying 125 points. So 25 points to go to the end of the rainbow. All these packs sitting there for our opening enjoyment. That is incorrect. Wins is 50. Oh well, doesn't matter. We finished that deal. I was trying to update the points. BR points. We're playing for points. Alright, Tejada's getting there as we go along. Try to get another win. He's in Arizona. Yeah, I don't even know where he's at on roster. I thought he was still with the White Sox, but I've kind of lost track of Hendricks. I know he said the A's did not even give him a contract offer when he left. They didn't even give him a phone call. He was kind of hurt about it. It seemed like. We've got a game. I thought we had a game. I need to get out of here. Oh, he still is with the White Sox. Okay. But maybe Carney may, like he's in Arizona pitching or something, like rehab assignment. I may have misunderstood. Good to see you, Sam.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic,
There's Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Just get down there, start getting some reps, and then maybe face some live hitters later on.
The catcher,
Now I got you.
JT Realmuto.
Put a pretty good swing on it, but Taylor's there. Maybe a little bit late.
Batting third, the third baseman, Garrett Stubb.
0-1's the count.
We'll check swing. Excuse me, swing.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Let's get the impression he's sitting for something hard and inside. Try to waste this one way in.
Ball 1. Ball that's outside.
I'm just gonna flop it out into left field. But yeah, it's going good. What you been up to, Sam? Are you enjoying the NHL playoffs so far? Struck out 4. That is a good outing. Had to feel good just to get back to baseball and not be dealing with cancer treatments and things. Actually, I think he had lymphoma, but I mean, I know there's a lot of similarities. Not quite sure what all the differences are, but yeah, I'm glad he's good to go for now for Hendricks. Presley slider slur circle change, so opponents use him in opener. Playing some Oakland franchise, I like that. Get a good swing from Sogard. This guy's not even moving after the ball. That was weird. Is he just quitting? Now it gets stronger. Loving the fact that Boston got limited. I got some Boston buddies. I felt bad for them because I know they had such a tremendous regular season. For it to end there against Florida yesterday was tough. But a lot of people seem to not like Boston too. Yeah, so Chipper with a sacrifice fly.
That is good. The catcher.
Got 8 up on that one.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Got the really young starting rotation. Real life, the Ace could use some better arms in that rotation. They have been getting knocked around so much. It's weird because even in the years that the Ace have been down, they're typically a good pitching and defense team. This year they're scoring runs, but their pitching staff's been horrible. But yeah, you do have the young guys, right? If the oldest is only 23. Verdugo just reaches out and grabs it. Got some serious power. Vlad Jr., Alejandro Kirk. Sounds like he made a trade with the Blue Jays, Sam. Come on, Chafin. There, we get see out. Oh, sign him as free agents. Okay. I was thinking he made a 2-for-1 trade. Scooped up some Toronto talent. Never know who you're going to run into around these places. What's up, Dark Spectre? Just enjoying the cold weather. Cold back down. You got cool weather for a week or so, I think. I'm good. What's up, Imhop?
Leading off for the Dukes,
Got Juan Dominguez Santander in the outfield. So social command isn't working. I think it only works with Danielle Bot, and Stream Elements was giving me some difficulties last week. So sorry about that kind of weird timer popping in at the moment. We'll get it fixed eventually. Was waiting for them to update their little OBS skin, hopefully sooner than later. Grinding before school work all night. What are you grinding, buddy? Oh, hey, Bama, how are you? Surprised he's staying with Presley, although he hasn't thrown that many pitches yet. May have been too conservative on the running, but there's no outs, so thought we'd hold back for now. Damn, are you playing Madden today, or is it a day to relax? I was trying to gear for the fastball. It's kind of shallow. Got the fastball thing was so high up there, I should look. Got 14 starting pitchers in the system that could be serviceable major leaguers. You're making me want to check out franchise. I haven't played franchise in any game for years and years.
Counts 1-0. Ball in.
That's murdered. Jorge Polanco. Somebody called the cops. Just got over the wall, but felt like I got all of it. And we did, so the big 3-run blast. Why he's sticking with Presley, I don't know.
He's out.
Phil and blah. Sorry to hear. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that as well. Sogard gets another hit.
now batting, the third baseman.
In chat, NordVPN has popped up on the timer. Get NordVPN at nordvpn.com/DanielleFreak. You will be able to get 4 free months on a 2-year plan. It is risk-free with a money-back guarantee for 30 days, so check out NordVPN. I have been trying to get a clip to send in to the lady that I have as my contact there at Nord, and it just hasn't been clipping, so that's why I made that little pause in the game to let you guys know about Nord.
Inside, ball 1.
Volpe at second, he's won the Gold Glove. Sound like a pretty stacked team, Sam. I wish you would get a hold of the A's in real life. Could use an overhaul. The way it's going. Xfinity? I didn't know anything with Xfinity. I know DirecTV is not supposed to have it. Moving forward, it's supposed to be going to YouTube, as far as I'm aware. Good to see Uncle Unstoppable. I read there's an issue with YouTube in that a lot of the restaurants, like a Buffalo Wild Wings type restaurant, may not have the strong internet connections to be able to put all the games up on their multiple TVs. So they may still try to work out a deal with DirecTV or maybe Dish Network to provide Sunday ticket to these restaurants. But yeah, Uncle Unstoppable's here. What's up, Uncle? Still be a troll for Bama. According to the game ranking, third overall, first on defense. Hey, may the Warriors win, and they can be the worst team. What's up, GT?
0-1.
How's GT legit doing?
No ball, 2 strikes.
I think NBA fans should enjoy Curry and LeBron one more time, because I mean, I know people got burnt out on it in the finals, but we may not see it again in a in a playoff series or anything. Nervous for the Rangers. Rangers Devils, right? I believe. I don't know who has home ice in that one. Hey, what's up, Buffalo K? How are you doing? Punts being weird, butt dancing and stuff. Devils got home ice. Hey, check out Buffalo K. There's the heart. Have a heart. Follow Buffalo K. He's been streaming a lot of MLB The Show, and he's the absolute Madden legend, coin making machine is Buffalo K. So do yourself a favor. Make sure he's in your follow channel. Buffalo K, what'd you think of the NFL draft? Oh, Dr. K's here. Dr. K, my Seahawks, as you know, got a couple of Michigan Wolverines in that draft. Oh, boy. This is just one of those innings. It's going to fluke in here off of Jeter's bat. Left shoulder bruise for Acuna. I'm glad it's just a bruise. Are they going to do an MRI or anything like that? Always love a draft with a lot of trades.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching. Matt. Good.
So, like a double play ball.
Nope, outside.
The Drunk, clipped by Buffalo K.
Nope.
What a take. I thought that was a good pitch.
Aye.
That clip is absurd. Saw Seattle Dallas change their name to the Wolverines. Dr. K, I believe I saw you tweet today you're going to start playing a few different games. Although you've been playing a lot of Fortnite, you're going to check out some of the new titles that are coming out. Taylor was delayed. I was trying to break on that immediately. He's just like stunned there in place. Ginny's here. What's up, Ginny? When am I starting tomorrow? Probably like 12. There's a co-op list if you'd like to sign up. 12 my time is what I'm aiming for. So many good games coming out. Verdugo. Grab that. So we got Ginny and Shano coming in, the buddies. Could be a stinger of sorts. Needed a break. Going to switch it up a bit, not to get stale. It's hard, and I mean, it's like it's nice to be on the same thing so people know what to expect every day. But you know, especially I think with the sports titles, it's hard to do like Madden this time of year. Not that there isn't some people that are still grinding it, you know, all the way around the calendar, but it's nice to play different games for sure. And then Fortnite is just one of those games. It's almost like an infinity game where they just update the seasons and they bring in new stuff, and you might feel like you're missing out getting to play some other fun titles and whatnot. So yeah, don't blame me at all, Dr. K. We'll get the win. GG indeed. 6-1. Can I win 3 more for the extra BR points? Or can I win 6 more and get a live series diamond? Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. Let's see. We got some packs. Oh, we got a bunch of packs. All right, let's see if we get lucky. But yeah, just add your name in behind Matthew or I can add your guys' name in behind Matthew if you think you'll be around. And if those guys aren't ready to go, then we'll just skip their turn. Early morning snipes. So it looks like Lumia stream just pulls up different stuff. 2 charisma cards, 69 dice. Apparently, I have not done much in the central. I think we end up getting all these eventually. I'll grab Whip for the speed. Judge to the IL, Franchi Cordero has been called up. So Shawno's in. He wants to play. Maybe you get the fire back next season. Right now, just not having fun with it. Yeah, there's times it can start to feel like work. Even though, like, you enjoy spending the time with your community and viewers and all that, but just it can start to feel like you're forcing yourself to play a game that you're not having fun with. I'll take Jock for Carne. Carne, our Giants buddy. Plus, Jock's a great pinch hitter to have. All right, Battle Royal. We are 6-1 and only got one mission player in right now. It's Tejada. I still have Wade behind. Really could use the 9-win deal because the 9-win would give me another 10 points, but we'll get there eventually. It'd be nice to get those 30 packs. Then it's time for some ranked seasons pushing. But tomorrow we'll take a day for some co-op games. Exactly what you were doing. Yeah, like with MLB, it's always a tough one because that's my most popular game, as most of you probably know. But when MLB starts to slow down, here comes Madden, here comes 2K, here comes FIFA, and I like all those games too. And it's sort of like, do you want to completely get away from it, or are you going to stream it, more days than the other games? And yeah, it's always your call. It's always your content, So you gotta do what's fun for you. That game felt laggy, so backed out of it. Ball and packs are awful. Yeah, it's every year, right? They made them worse. They used to be 1 in 10 was a diamond. This feels delayed too. Not trying to home hunt too much or anything, but I just don't want to play a lag fest game on a decent entry. All right, so tomorrow, Wags, Brendan, Nate, Canuck, Sauce Boss, and Shawno. I know Fatso Castro would like to play too, but I don't know if he's free to play tomorrow. But he was asking over the weekend when we're going to do it again. All right, so we got an opponent found. Hopefully decent connection. Playing what? Playing house rules on Madden. No, just playing Bama. Co-op ranked. So ideally we'll get people to turn on guest star and just pull them right into OBS, but we'll see. I was ready up. That opponent backed out. Maybe the connection was lagging on their side. When was the last time you played squads, Bama? Have you played squads lately? Squad seems to have a lot of sweaty Madden players in it, for sure. Oh, you haven't played it all year for squads? Because I ran it periodically through, NFL season. Been doing other-ish. All right. Figured you would have jumped on and carried somebody. Tickets to Warriors Lakers game 1. Lowest price range is $440. I need GT legit to take me to the game. Alright, so we're out at Ship It for this one. It's sweaty every year, buddy. In my estimation. I like playing events and ranked a little bit less, but ranked is okay because you get to use your cards.
Leading off for the Deuce, the second baseman, Eric Sogar.
I don't think I've seen Glenn Otto pitch before that I remember.
Counts 1-0.
Try to hop on, do a few games
7 o'clock.
to join if I decide to at some point. I was joking about playing squads. Next year I'll play squads, but tomorrow here on stream, I'll be playing co-op ranked. But I don't usually jump in like Discord. I usually use Guest Star, because Guest Star really integrates easily to Twitch, or excuse me, from Twitch to OBS. I don't remember last time I played a stream that was just dedicated to Madden. Probably right before the show came out. But I know I'd already be rusty on it now that it's been a couple months. I swung at ball 4 there, apparently.
Ball one, no strike. I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
So we're taking some pitches from Otto. And got into one with Chipper. I don't remember that extra little retaining wall along that dugout bullpen area out there. It's probably always been there, but I just didn't remember. Kingdoms of Asia is scheduled to be open to the public June 3rd. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called, but I knew it was something with the all the Asian animals at the zoo in Fresno. So I went probably in January, and they had a lot of construction and parts that were closed off. So I imagine that first couple weeks there's going to be a lot of people, but maybe later on in the summer I'll try to go check that out. Maybe spend the whole day out there. Go check out the ice skating too. I'll flare in for Tejada. Opponent's name is iCrashboard, so I'm guessing he's like a 2K player. I guess that could be an NHL name, because you could be crashing into the boards in hockey as well, but at least my brain is taking that as getting rebounds. Hey, what's up, Jacko? How you been? I went by your stream the other day, Jacko, when I was doing some edits in here and watched you. I forget what you're doing. I think you're looking through your collections and stuff. Maybe 3 or 4 nights ago. Was watching it as I was doing some, stuff for short form like TikTok and all that. But I was happy to see that you were streaming again. Yeah, what you been up to, Jacko? Have you gone to any Padre games this year? There's Jacko. We were talking about FIFA some earlier. Jacko's jumped on and played the Innie with me over the years, and yeah, Jacko's really tough at FIFA too. 3 games so far. You got the 20 game season ticket package. Very nice. How do the 20 games work? Do they just have different like allotments of teams and it's just scheduled out, or do you get to pick like the 20 games you want to go to?
Batting third, the center fielder, Griffey Jr.
0-1.
Three-day plan. They have the game scheduled already. Is it fairly close for you to go? For me, it's like 2 hours to go to the Coliseum, or to Oracle Park, for that matter, as well. Each way. So I've always been hesitant to ever buy in on any of the little mini packages, but it's crossed my mind at least. Oh, you can get down there in like 15 minutes, and you work there as a val. Oh, that's awesome. Able to switch out games almost due to any other game too, so it's nice. Days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday for Jacko, but not everyone since it's only the 20 game. Decided really late to swing with that one. And didn't hold off with there. Need a better at bat here from Polanco.
No ball, 2 strikes. Nope, ball 1.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched the Padres yet. I do have MLB extra innings, but I thought I would have the games on a lot while I was streaming. I noticed I get myself very distracted and watching too much of the at-bats, so eventually I'll get in there and see what they're up to. Of course, I miss Bob Melvin being the manager. You got it free with the season tickets. Oh, I slammed the P stands one, right? So it didn't follow up the first inning with anything good in this one. There's Muncy. Boy, Muncy's been supercharged for, I feel like he's been supercharged for a long time. Yeah, that's a good opposite field swing, and then Verdugo just breaks so late. Love the new Xander and Cruz. So are they supercharged? Am I reading that right? Or are they from the Mexico City program? So they did get supercharged. I didn't draft today. This is an old draft. I played this silly moonshot event, and now I'm trying to get the last handful of points to finish up BR. So maybe I'll catch those guys whenever I do my next draft. Especially Cruz. I like hitting with Cruz a lot. Didn't want to leave that over the plate. Oh well.
Batting six, the designated hitter, Patrick Wisdom.
0-1.
Jacko, you think you'll be streaming more now, or is it just kind of like whenever you get the feeling that you want to go live that you'll do it? I think it was like the COVID year that you were streaming a lot. I know you had some really big audiences there during that summer. Final 2 weeks of school. Yeah, gotta focus until school's up. Just getting a piece of everything with wisdom. And I'll knock it through there. I guess I should have went further off the plate than I did. During summertime, be working full time. Hopefully, stream in the free time. Hard for you to be consistent. Too lazy. Need to work. Yeah, it's all good. Seems like you're prioritizing the important stuff, and yeah, streaming will be there. You know, if anybody wants to do it when they want to do it. I disagree with that, Jenny. But Jenny, I'd like to hear more on your thoughts as to why laziness doesn't exist.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Sam.
Or what would you define it as? When people are just opting to stay on the couch instead of like get up and be productive. It's a capitalist lie. So what about people that are, I would call them lazy. I don't know what you would call them. That live in a non-capitalist society. Because sometimes you just feel like you want to be more productive, right? Like, gonna get outside, gonna mow the lawn, gonna wash the cars, gonna go do all the chores, gonna pay the bills, all that stuff. Like, that's not necessarily a capitalist construct, right? Opt to stay on the couch. There's likely something causing them to be tired, whether it be food, sleep, mental, or physical health. Definition of being too lazy to stream is you playing for hours and not streaming some of it. There's a concentration difference though, for sure, right? If I'm just playing and not looking at chat and I'm not talking and not trying to think of something funny to say, or whatever that comes up as you play off of those that are interacting with you. Yeah, I do feel like I play quite a bit better. Like, it's hard to say exactly how much better, but like maybe 10% better, 15% better. And I find it a little easier to lock in. But if you don't want to stream, then don't stream. Like if the results are that important, then why bother streaming? I'd rather have the interactions, but yeah, I know I can play a little bit better than I usually do on stream. Feels like he's pitching around. Chipper here. I'll take the walk. So you think there's always a root cause in Ginny, and it's not laziness. Boy, he almost painted that in there. That was so close. Got a book out and you're looking for a good passage. Jumped on it, but the guy throws an 81-mile-an-hour fastball. It was super early. And we'll get into it with the ball. That's one of those mission pitchers. I didn't really like pitching with him because I found him difficult to locate with. Has good movement, but I'll take the 3-run shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching. Reynaldo.
Yeah, see a ball. Swing late be great for Tejada.
Now back, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
I thought he was going to pump the fastball again because I swung so badly, timing was. I don't really like this Dalbec card, but I don't think I drafted another first baseman. No, that was rough, I thought. Alright, tells us we're all at risk of becoming slothful and unaccomplished, and that every sign of weakness is suspect. As many of us condense deep down, we're not drive? Maybe driven. Accomplished people that we pretend to be. Gotta get opposite field swing. Gotta overcome being selfish, sluggish instincts. And never listen to our bodies, give ourselves a break, never use illness as a reason to slow down.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, I don't know. The concept seems wrong to my brain. Maybe I've listened to the lie so long, Ginny, that I can't see through to something else. Opponent decides that's enough. Stop the count. Right. All right. So we're 7-1. At least we're picking up the wins, if nothing else. Encourages us to aspire to an impossible level of productivity. I kind of feel like industriousness is a learned trait, though, right? Where the more you practice, not just kind of wasting your time. And I don't mean to the point of like ignoring health signs or being sick or something, but it's really easy to get into just being non-productive and flipping on whatever's on TV and not doing much of anything. But yeah, thanks, Uncle Unstoppable. Some days it's that way, right? Where you're just hitting kind of well, and then other days it goes the other way. So 2 more wins, right, would help a lot. Push us down the reward path. It's easy to do nothing because society is overworked. Are you a fan of, like, I forgot what they call the movement. I don't want to call it no work movement, but I know there's like a thought process that we shouldn't be working like 40 hours a week. Like we should work like 20 hours a week or something. I just don't know if you can make enough money to really support yourself. I mean, I guess it depends how much you're making an hour, right? Whether that's being employed or employing yourself as some type of specialist. Disagree with the 8 hours, 5 days a week. History book about it, about making enough money. Capitalism, enough to support yourself. Puerto Rico Huskies. I didn't know there was Huskies in Puerto Rico, but you learn something every day. They aren't paying our word. Feels like a replay game. Back to ship it on the road again. And I've heard like other countries, right, don't work as many days, have more sick days. This guy's got us in some gnarly hitting settings with this background shadow stuff. Facing Montero, he's got the sinker. On the flip side of that, though, like I think France has just raised the retirement age, though, right? Or they're going to raise the retirement age. So I don't know if that's good either, but that probably is coming for American workers at some point too. I didn't really see the protest. I saw the article about it, but I didn't really look at too much of what all was going on the streets or anything. Good to see the Rubes. People are rioting. Okay, so they're getting serious about it. Just pull that in. I mean, it's the same conditions for both of us, but who knows what type of monitor settings this guy has. Definitely not seeing it get off of that sun-drenched background.
0-1. One and one.
Alright, rough deal. Hopefully we can shut this dude down and find a way to scrap out some runs later. Structure of the school day set up that we as children get used to 8 hours, 5 days a week, providing care for the kids. Parent can also help work that many hours, if not more. Here is Tejada, Carroll, and then I think it's me behind.
That's outside.
Just to get them get ready to go in for a long job.
I got a ball, one strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, left that one right in the heart. Taylor's got it. Dial back. Do it. If you understand what somebody's going through, even their most self-defeating, lazy behavior can start to make sense.
What do you got?
That was a good opposite field swing. So let's see, it's Cruz. Let's go to the right-hander. Society as a whole seems to resent lazy people because they're not seen as contributing enough to the world. I don't really have any resentment. I know I've had conversations with people over the years where, you know, they come in, maybe to your chat or maybe you know them in real life, and they complain about their life circumstances, but they don't take any corrective action. They're not trying to get a better job. They're not trying to help their work skills. They're not really doing much to be productive, right? And I think they have a level of expecting things to be handed out to them. So to me, I might perceive some of those folks as lazy. Why? I mean, who knows? You can't get to the bottom of everything with everybody. But yeah, there might be a mental health thing or whatever too, like you were saying. But at least the concept or the structure of lazy, I still believe in it. But I know you're against it, so it's nice to talk about it. And I know you're always pretty well thought out, regardless if I agree with you or not on most things. Like I never feel like you're just telling me something just to say it. Like I think you believe and have conviction in what you're talking about. How about like athletics, Jenny? Somebody that puts in more hours honing their craft than the other person, and in the end, maybe they benefit by making a lot more money by getting, I don't know, drafted into the NFL versus the guy that just missed out and ends up playing a couple years of like Canadian football and then goes into the workforce and no longer competes in athletics. And it's not just necessarily a skill gap thing or a genetics thing. Do you not consider that not necessarily laziness, but the benefits of hard work for those that do excel? Difference between in their worth as a person, though? Oh no, I mean, worth as a person. How do you quantify that? Athletes are driven by different things. Some athletes' ultimate goal is to make the pros. Once they get there, take the foot off the grass. You don't consider them lazy. I don't like hitting against this backdrop. I don't know if my opponent does either. That little girl just grabbed some cheese and wiped it on her face. I don't know if she was supposed to be eating the nachos, but I like her style. I guess we'll face the lefty because you have two righties on deck. Here's Daryl George. So, like, first round of the NFL draft, Pete Carroll, they selected JSN from Ohio State, and they took Weatherspoon from Illinois. And Pete Carroll says those guys are both gym rats. I'm talking about, like, the person that outworks the other person, where maybe that brass ring is right there at their grasp. Janie or Rubes or anybody that wants to win. But they haven't made the pros yet. I'm not talking about the guy that got millions and just said, "Hey, my life situation's better," but the one that just misses out because they kind of got into, whatever else that was available to them, being big man on campus or big woman on campus or whatever the thing is, and then they just don't have that same work ethic that it takes to maybe achieve their dream. And it may be a bad argument. My argument maybe doesn't hold water, but at least in my mind it does. All up in the face with the cheese. Oh, here, I missed a good part from Roops here. Some athletes come into the league, chip on their shoulder, more to prove, maybe driven in other ways that other athletes aren't. Yeah, so like a second generation athlete, mom and dad had plenty of money and they had good coaching, good nutrition and all that. Maybe they just make it kind of by default versus the guy that's trying to lift his family up or something. Could be a difference there. We're 3 innings in and still not really seeing the ball well. People are only capable of being productive about 3 hours a day. On average, you got a source for it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of time people spend just screwing around at work too. It depends what type of work setting it is, but I've definitely seen that. You're there for 8 hours, but how much of that is spent working versus socializing versus running out the clock situation. He's got the righty in. I was thinking if we should make some type of move here. Think if you look at somebody like Shaq, physically one of the most dominant centers of all time. but he definitely let his body go, put on extra weight, didn't meet the potential of his early years. He's easy to dismiss him as lazy, but he's been overwhelmingly successful by most metrics. I remember when Shaq slimmed down late in his career too, and kind of had a little bit of a second win there with the Suns. I remember him dancing at the All-Star game with those Jabberwocky performers, and he attributed the Suns' nutritional staff with extending his career, and he had a couple more really productive seasons. But yeah, maybe come right out of college, right? Like out of LSU, got all the millions, and yeah, how much more effective could he have been with like Orlando or something? Why require 8 hours when it can be done in less? Well, some businesses have to be open, right? Like, welcome to McDonald's. We're only here for 3 hours, right? Like that type of deal, I understand. Now, an office setting or something, I don't know. I think it's just because they're probably into those old habits. Death for overwork in Japan. Oh, there we go. Gonna be a free run. Stepped on the bag was kind of a smart play, but then I bet you that throw meter was not where he was expecting it, or she. Foxman, so probably he. There isn't a word for that in English. Henry Ford slashed the hours from 48 to 40. Productivity increase. People work 3 hours a day. Everything closed down. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, you got to have the supermarket open for people with different schedules or whatever. Doesn't either equal greater productivity. Now can we shut them down? It's right, left. So go righty. Everybody works the same 3 hours, and it says on average 3. So yeah. Okay, so like I've worked in a supermarket. If there's no customers coming up to the check stand, they like you to go out on the floor or up, fix your end cap and all that stuff around there. And usually they keep a lot of layers of supervision, right? It depends on how big a supermarket we're talking about, but that's to keep people moving, right? And you don't have chairs typically. I guess some of the European countries do have chairs for their cashiers, but you're on your feet and it's kind of tiring to work, right? Whereas like maybe doing something office related, right? Like one of our moderators does a lot of work from home. I know he's grinding the show a lot, but he gets all his work done too. So I think like that's like a really cool deal. Just log into work from your home office. You got your snacks, you got your bathroom, you got your entertainment, got your games. I think that's a nice setup for those that can have that type of setup. Well, I think they keep you standing, so one, probably an old school thought of it looks more professional, but also if you're already standing, you probably walk those legs around and do something productive versus just sitting there and letting the day go by. Think that mod is lazy, willing to make an exception for her. What's up, Dust? This is for tomorrow, by the way. That list, if anybody wants to be added to it. That doesn't mean everybody's going to be sitting there ready to go when I log in, so we'll just do our best. And we'll get him out. He was telegraphing that he was looking to run. We got a party of one. Sauce Boss. Party of one with the raid. Thanks, Matthew. How was streaming today, buddy? We'll get the win. We're a win away from 10 points. Can we do it? I mean, we definitely can do it. Will we do it? Stay tuned to find out. I think things would be significantly restructured, and we wouldn't necessarily have to have monotonous jobs like that. But everything is the way it is. It's just seen as laziness. Good. Played some franchise doing a Red Sox rebuild. Right, GG. That was a rough game. Hey, you have a great dinner. I feel like you go to dinner a lot. If you think about it, take a picture, post it in the food Discord so we can see what your plate looked like. I went to dinner yesterday at Black Bear. You can see that on Twitter if you can log into Twitter or on my Instagram feed. All right, we got 28 points. A win would get us a bonus 10. So big game. Fenway Sports Group owns the Red Sox. Hey, have a good time. Mr. Uncle Unstoppable stretch. Everybody with me, stretch at home. No, you don't have to, unless you want to. True Rubes Dino Barbecue. This feels laggy. No thank you. I'm gonna go down, that's fine, but going down on our own terms. We don't want to play on the surface of the moon or something. Have one, but where you're from. Twitter's been wild for me today. I can't stay logged into it. My buddy Mike was having some issues too, but I know not everybody is. Oh, let me log in for now. I lost my dark mode, but at least I got logged in. Let's show Irvin, I guess. Mouth is literally watering just thinking about it. Good God. AO. I didn't think of it as anything dirty on an AO. I don't remember how to put dark mode on desktop. Oh well. I don't look at Twitter on desktop too much. Alright, here we go. Playing the Cubs. This guy's bashing with Deli Daily Cruz. So I'm in danger. Yeah, mouth-watering is just a term for food, right? I mean, I didn't think Rubes was trying to be too sus or anything.
Ball one, no strike.
Yeah, it's a good swing off the edge of the plate. Timed it up, took it to dead center. Chicken nuggies in the air fryer. Hey, air fryers are great. We use ours a lot. Think of that too. Just got to do the fun. Hey, it's all good. We got to go for the laughs when we can. Life's short. Got to enjoy humor and those we can laugh with. Haven't had a good meal in about 2 weeks. Thinking about some amazing barbecue with setting Rubes off. Alright, so go to first. Got the big double play ball and face the minimum. That first game through, or facing Barrios here. Didn't think about the first two. You can see it, but wonder why different companies they work out. You being in healthcare, I can say for that field, people definitely work more than 3 hours shift. 100%. You gotta be there to care for your residents. At least in like my wife's situation, they have to have a nurse on staff. That's not to say they can't have a nurse's lounge where the nurse could go, kick her feet up and hang out and have a good time and watch some TV and then just attend to things as they come up. But yeah, those can be some really long shifts too, depending on what you get into in healthcare. Don't know if Chipper got quite enough. Not really. Structure of everything, expectations, shortage of healthcare workers, tired out, burnout, long COVID. Well, I gotta speak up on that one for a second. I think a lot of frontline workers quit their jobs. Some of them got sick, some of them passed away, and yeah, people were expected to work just insane hours during the pandemic, especially when it was raging full on there. That led to a shortage of healthcare workers, and not everybody has replenished their staffing levels since then.
Batting fourth.
Maybe.
Jay Haga.
I can't really say if there was that type of shortage, but I know there was a big shortage during everything going on. Definitely around there. You guys were short. I felt like it was a decent swing, but you can see that piece is just off a touch. Alright, let's see. Switch right, left.
Inside, ball one. Ball.
Opponent's got a keen eye, not chasing.
No strike.
Taylor's been okay in center so far. You know, with BR, you just kind of do the best you can with the players that you have pop up along the way. And yeah, so far so good. We'll bring in Matt Bush and warm up Wance. Let me be clear about the 3-hour thing. Sharing a statistic, I was reading that sarcastic. It's also like saying should be shifts, 3 hours, something to consider. We play on PlayStation. How are you doing, LeBron? That's kind of a weird name. That one I did not get out far enough for weak contact and good swing from my opponent. Yeah, not sure if I want that name around, to be honest. We'll try it. We'll see if LeBron's good. He was a good player. Still is. Hopefully not this next series, but yeah, that's definitely a bit of a wild one. All depends where you work. If you work in a city, small hospital averages are going to be different. Plus, big city hospitals during COVID, they had travel employees. Yeah, that's true. Coming into work because of the high pay. Yeah, Curry versus LeBron, I think is people should view it as a treat, not roll their eyes and say, "Oh God, we've seen this before." I know everybody got tired of Warriors versus Cavs there for a minute, but yeah, who knows if we'll ever see them in another series against each other. Couple of generational players.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the modern day. Oh, Imhop, I don't know what happened. Your message got deleted. I think it's kind of the modern day. I don't think I have anybody else can play first. Oh, Rooker can play first. Magic versus Larry.
Now coming into the
But you're good to root for everyone. You know I'm rooting for the Dubs. Just messing with you, buddy. Late swing. That's a tough play, but opponent made it.
batting fifth.
Yeah, it could be a long series. I don't really know what to think is going to happen. It's all good, Imha. I'm just messing with you. Please don't take me seriously. I feel like once you guys are VIPs or mods, I can kind of mess with you a little. That you've probably been around long enough to know. I'm not that serious about it. Warriors have been really, really good at Chase Center this year. However, that Laker team has been a house of fire ever since the trade deadline, and I wasn't like convinced the Warriors were going to take care of business yesterday or anything. So I can see a lot of different outcomes coming. Hey, what's up, Brendan? I have you signed up for co-op for tomorrow because you were on the co-op list last time we had a co-op session. So if you'd like to play tomorrow, if you're around, your name's still there. But if anybody wants to play, we can just sign you guys up and get after it. So we're tied. If I win this one, I pick up 10 points. So that'd be big. But I ran into probably my best opponent thus far. I think we could just swap these guys and save a bat, right? There we go. I'm hoping to start around noon my time, Pacific Standard. So Ginny doesn't believe laziness exists. Acknowledge people have so much going on in their lives. We have no idea what's causing them to sit and do nothing. Maybe they don't even know. Have they seen a therapist recently? Either are they able to afford healthy food? Warriors Memphis in 2015. That Grindhouse team was good, right? Allen and Zebo and Gasol and all those guys. And then, yeah, I was thinking Golden State wasn't going to win a championship because we had just been such a bad franchise throughout my fandom. And they were down, I believe, 2-1 in that series, and then they were able to rally back and pull it out. But yeah, those Memphis teams were really good. I don't know if people remember how solid they were because they didn't win a championship, but they were there perennially as contenders. Moody's good. I think the thing with Moody is like he doesn't have a lot of lateral quickness. So if you get him against somebody like De'Aaron Fox, he can become barbecue chicken with those guys going around him. But he hustles in, he rebounds, has a good vertical, seems to stay composed, doesn't force his shot, shoots when he's wide open, often splashes in the three. I like Moody a lot for that pick that they got last year. I believe he was like 14th overall. Don't mind me asking, how are you? Oh yeah, we're fine, buddy. Yeah, stuff that's under the bridge, we don't need to probably revisit it, but yeah, Canucks good. Love Canuck. Got practice a bit later. Yeah, I'll be off today around 5 because I'm taking my son to T-ball. And Mrs. Donnie's off, so I think I'm going to take the girls and they can just play around on the grass out there. It's a big open field that they did T-ball at the other day, so that's what I'm planning to do here in a while. Don't get why he's struggling. I think I can point to what I think happened with Poole is getting his teammate hauling off and punching him in the face. I think had a lot to do with his psychology and some of his belief system. And I think there's times where he's trying to do too much and not play within himself. But Poole's a good player. He's 23 years old. He got the big contract, and I don't know what will happen long term if Golden State will stay with him or look to move off of Jordan or what will happen. There's plenty of fans that want to see him get traded. I don't know if that's the right thing or not. Gotta love T-ball. Yeah, it's been fun. Although we've only done one practice so far, but I had a good time going and getting their mitts and all those things. I don't know how that just eats up Chipper Jones. I'm thinking like, yeah, let's go. We got the second out. And Chipper just lets it go right under his glove. So I haven't faced enough batters yet. This guy's been having some good at-bats. Warm up another guy and hopefully get weak contact somehow. Oh, that got right in the heart of the play. I don't think Verdugo will get it. No. Oh, and he misplayed it. Play at the plate. It was a bad relay. We do get the out. Boy, that was close. I guess it was a good relay in the end because we got the out. Now we can go to the right-hander. Dude, Looney, if you guys ever have a minute and you're thinking about Kevon Looney, look up his high school mixtape. Kevon Looney was like a young Kevin Durant or something coming out of high school. He would pull up, hit threes, go dunk over people, had a good handle. And then when he was at UCLA, had the hip injuries, and he's had a couple of surgeries. And, you know, it limited a lot of what Kevon could do, but he's just turned himself into this super solid, undersized center that owns the glass. And, man, I really, really think Kevon's almost like criminally underrated. It's crazy that he's on a cheap contract, too. That the other NBA GMs didn't see how much value he has as a small ball five. But just plays within himself, plays hard, and yeah, love Kevon. Oh, he got all of it. I was thinking fastball and cutter, and he kind of went through it. I thought, let's try to. Wasn't trying to hang it, but I was thinking like, let's try to sneak the change up in there. Maybe be unexpected. Good swing from my opponent. We need this one for the 10 points. So We'll see. Now he's lost confidence. That was way off the mark. We'll do the mound visit thing. Trading pool, not the move. It's going to be hard to trade him. Clay seems to not be right after the injuries. Clay's got another year on his contract too. But yeah, I would not want them to get rid of Poole personally, unless they got something that was more of a win now player somehow to go with the old core. Draymond is in the final. He's in his final year, but he has a player option, and I expect Draymond opts back in. Injuries ruined the playoffs. Yeah, there's been a lot, right, so far. Kawhi, Giannis being hurt definitely affected that series. It just sucks. The season's so long, too. It seems almost inevitable.
Your attention, please.
I did know about Iguodala being the Finals MVP. That was a big strategic change for Golden State to go to Iguodala as a starter back in the 2015 series. So I'm just looking to see if I have somebody better against righties. I don't. But I did not know about him being a track and field star for Andre. Embiid is out. I didn't know Embiid was out. I thought he was just banged up. Hero broke his hand. Brunson, Butler. Yeah. Randall, questionable. I guess that's why the Celtics are such a big favorite tonight, then. From what I saw. I don't know what to say here. Sinker, slider, four-seam splitter. I need a base runner. Gotta pull this back. I thought that was a really good swing that was going to go up the middle for a knock, but yeah, it was just off the plate. That's a lot to put on Harden and the supporting cast. I know it's not just Harden, but Harden has to step up and have a monster game. Probably should have swung through. Worried about Bryce Harper coming back too soon, not fully healed. Yeah, isn't Harper back pretty soon from that Tommy John surgery? I need some nice animation. And Sogard's out, and it's down to Chipper. Obviously, wish I'd not given up that 2-run shot. I don't think that's going to carry. That ends the run. That was a good game. The other game I lost was by a run, so it's not like I got buzzsawed by somebody. This guy had some good averages. Would have been nice to pick up the 10 points, though. So, yeah, solid run. We'll try again. We will go draft the guys that we're missing here. But, you know, when I saw De La Cruz is hitting like around 700, I was like, this guy's going to be tough. For the most part, I didn't get too shelled by him, but, you know, he got the big swing when he needed it there. Let's see. Program. I think I have 2 mission players. Tejada is halfway through,
Girl
and
is
then
a
I need
child.
Wade
I don't want to
as
see
well.
you sniffing
Might be
around
2 or
her
3 years
anymore
off
this afternoon. Do you
the
understand?
career.
Yes.
Yeah,
Boy,
it
have you
seems like
lost
you
your
should
mind?
just
Because
stay
I'll
out of
help
it.
you. Fine,
Like,
what you're
I know
looking
the
for? Ain't
season
nobody gonna help you out
matters,
there.
but
Jesus can come through that door.
it's
He's not
one
gonna help you
season
if you
in
don't
your,
stop
in
sniffing
your
after
major
my
league
child.
career, and he's signed up long term for them. Would hate to see him, you know, derail himself by rushing back too early. All right, so let's get after it. Man, I like hitting with Willie McCovey. Although drafting a first baseman first overall, I don't know. But I think the other move would probably be getting Gagne. I know getting a catcher's considered good too. Aren't even doing that good. So all these guys are P5, right? Or not P5, excuse me. They're all P1. No, not Tejada. There we go. Tejada's one I need. And then I need Wade. So Wade will be our shortstop. I haven't used this card. Looks versatile. So we'll plug Wade in somewhere. This guy throws so hard. I guess we just grab him as a guy to challenge the more casual players that might have a hard time hitting the fastball. You know, I know Murphy's probably the play, but Cespedes is one of my favorite guys, and we won't get to use him much more. So we're going to grab Cespedes for the fun of it. And we'll grab Jazz. I'm kind of mixed with Sandoval, but I'll grab him. I feel like having left-handed starters isn't the worst thing either. Montero has rough hitting stats. I don't think I want him. Salvi. There we go. We'll grab ourselves a catcher with some pop. Morton's playing down on inside edge, so I think we'll grab Tate. But yeah, that was one of my better runs on the year. Certainly wish I could have got it 3 for an extra win, but you know, you need some good luck, I think, with BR. And ran into a solid player, and you know, I battled him. Wasn't like I got ran off the diamond. I guess we just grab Crow. Better get. I usually hit well with Salvador. I'm hitting 389, which is good for old man Donnie, with 9 home runs in 54 at bats. Nemo's nice, right? I don't tend to hit well with LeMahieu, so we'll grab him. We'll grab Sergio Romo. Could use a lefty out of the bullpen or two. Eugenio Suarez is okay. I don't know if I want the lefty bat or if I want to grab Jackson. What's Jackson throw? Nah, his pitch mix is bad. Snow would be a nice bench bat. Zach Britton. I'm surprised he's a free agent. Did he retire? I feel like he did. Mariner legend. Sergio did bounce around there a bit at the end. I guess we got gone for the cutter. Who am I fooling? I'm grabbing Donaldson for power against left-handers. We'll just have lefties out of the bullpen from the starting rotation as necessary. Kind of like to grab Straw for a pinch runner. But he's only 87 speed. I was thinking he was 99. They must have lowered him down over the years. Backup catcher's probably okay. In case we need to do a pinch running assignment. Of course they don't throw me a lefty here. I guess we'll get the cutter baller. Using captain theme. Can't say I love this this lineup. Got Wade switch hitting. Does Wade play the outfield? I think I'm gonna pop Wade and Stanton around here. To have another lefty, McMahon, but I don't know. Suarez isn't that good there. McMahon plays third, right? We'll try it, but now we have a lot of righties on the bench. All right, good enough. 12-0 lineup. Here we go. Probably get in 3 more games, maybe 2. Depends if the games kind of drag. Don't want to be late getting the big O to T-ball practice. So his coach wants to do 2 practices a week, and then I don't know what the schedule is going to be for my daughter, but I'll probably be wrapping up stream quite often on the weekdays around 5 p.m. to get them there in time. So I need to get my butt on a little bit earlier for anybody that's looking for stream too. All right, Twitter back to dark mode. That looks better. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get him into wrestling. He might resent me if he gets the cauliflower ear going. Maybe get him into watching WWE, but I don't want him to get too violent. And, you know, I'll be sitting on the couch looking at my phone and have him come in with a flying elbow on my head or something. Though, not sure if I want to deal with that. Chicken wing, take the switch. Well, bad start for John Means. Gives up the leadoff knock. Opponent seems pretty disciplined, not chasing here early.
He's out. He's out.
We will turn to
Batting third, the catcher, Alex Hall.
ball is frozen in midair. There it goes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Yeah, I mean, so far he says he likes it. I don't know. He wasn't loving being out in the heat there initially, the first day. Today's much cooler, so we'll see if we have a better go of it. Yeah, we're bending space and time, and we're about to go through a black hole in this game. Edward Cabrera. There's a throwback. Just trying to sneak Jazz on and didn't have. It's not on that pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, it was cooking. It was in the 90s, and it hasn't been very warm here, so there's always that time where you kind of have to adjust back to warm weather. Yeah, vampires don't like it.
Ball. That's inside.
Oh, that's fair. All right.
On attack.
I thought it looked fair, but for some reason I was thinking it was going to get ruled foul. He does not. Oh, he does have the sinker. That outlier sinker Cabrera card was gnarly years ago when he got that future star card. I think it was 20. I can't remember which year it is now that he had the card. Late swing. Brendan's going to be disappointed. Not the first step.
Batting
Here's
third,
Willie McCovey.
the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
0-1's the count.
Underneath it and late. Let's be ready in the box. There we go, Willie. Oakland A's legend Willie McCovey. Tejada, worm burner. McCovey, stretch McCovey, stretching out the old man legs. And he'll score the run. We're out at second, but hey, we got the lead. Let's go to the bullpen. Should have already done that. Zuniga warming up. And Rayleigh. Gave up the leadoff knock. And that should probably be it for Means.
Batting fifth, Anthony.
Yeah, shame on me not having anybody prepared. Alright, come on in, Brooks. Switching over to the dark side of the Xbox world. You got crossplay on or off, Bo Diggity? Make everybody freeze. We're on Xbox.
One ball.
You do have it all. Cannot see him win in. Given 10 tries. Yeah, I didn't realize Embiid was out for the game. I thought he just got dinged up. I don't know. I guess they got to follow the Hawks formula and just try to emulate whatever was helping them get a couple of those wins against Boston. So is he out for the playoffs then, or is he just like day-to-day injury thing? Good to see you, Anamunos. Thanks for coming in. I don't don't think I can get that runner at the plate. That's why I threw it to the corral. Shock if he returns before like game 3. Yeah, we haven't faced the batters. We haven't faced the music enough yet. Boy, I am just not getting anything here. And now Cespedes lets it get past him. He's got guys going to the same base. So we may get an out that way. We're going to get the out of the plate. He's trapped. But, yeah. That's rough. Server is smoother on Xbox. I thought the game just played better. I haven't heard anything about the server being different. But there may be fewer players, which could make it better. Yeah, ridiculous, right? Yeah, buy a PlayStation, and we're going to give it to everybody with Game Pass, and it's going to run better over there. That's the old kicking the family jewels. That thing is blasted. These guys having some good swings. Yeah, I drafted the clown defensive lineup out here. All right, that's enough. Give me Zuniga.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Guillermo Zuniga.
Yeah, huge difference. All right, we'll get the out, but more damage done. We're down a run again in this one.
Leading off for the Deuce, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And Cabrera stepping off, wasting our time. He may going to go to the bullpen. Yeah, maybe he just thought about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Comes Camilo Duvall. He has inside edge down, so hopefully it's easier to hit. Cutter moved back in. I thought it was off the plate. Full ball. Hot garbage on a better connection. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? How's Kenny doing today? You watching the Braves game? Slider, and I was trying to prep for a sinker inner half, so that didn't work out. I thought about trying to tag up, but I thought it was too shallow. Just getting home. How was work? I'm assuming you're getting home from work. I watched that a little too long. Super late. Kind of the same spot. Maybe I could have got the tag ups there, but I think it would have got those. Need a hit. Here's McMahon.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Overdid it looking for the break. And that's probably going to hang up. So, got the double and then fell apart. Luckily, he drops it, so free swing. Bad swing. Cutter jammed up my hands. Alright, so for doing this, it's going to be in the third.
Leading off for New York, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Cubby score. Got the lead on the Nationals. And Nemo will grab it.
left field, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball one.
So Schwarber, I guess we go to lefty now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Zach
Here in Zach Britton.
Britton.
We drafted a few extra lefty starters to help out. They'll be getting used as relievers
No bets off the plate.
this
Ball
century.
two. Out.
Oh, what's up, Noah? How you been, buddy? When we get the K, now we need to get the run or two. Try to start this off the right way.
The designated
Can't remember Stanton's splits. He does have good power against righties, so he stayed with Stanton. Yeah, doing good. Playing some VR. Just had a good entry. Got to 8 victories.
Inside. Ball
Really wish I could have got the 9th, but sometimes it goes that way. I should have let that one go as a ball. Just impatient and trying to be early, right? Because of how hard the ball throws. That time I let that drift in. Does it fluke in? No, it doesn't. He got it. Dang it. Thought he trapped that. Because he obviously getting jazz on would have been big.
number 13.
Ball.
Yeah, so I got to 8 victories and then it stalled out. Ran into a guy that was a really good hitter and lost by 2.
2-2 now.
This entry not starting great. Alright, so we got payoff pitch and McCovey's on deck. So
Your
let's see,
attention,
he's gonna make the switch here to Herbert. Now roll over on the slurve. Herbert throws quite a bit softer. Hopefully throws it in the dugout or something, but not going to happen. So we're just grinding the program as well. Keep after it here for the PXP on the players, but yeah, that's a terrible start. Just didn't hit well on that one. And maybe some of the, I don't say like the focus is gone, but you have a good run going and then try to bounce back and restart over. Concentration may not have been as high as I would have liked. Who to get? Let's grab Burt by 11 for a throwback. Hate when the card art is sideways like that. Alright, we'll grab Sunny Gray. Those will help towards the collections eventually. And let's do it again. Oh no, I'm not trying to buy packs. I'm trying to save up for, what's his face? Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt's the last card I really need. Haven't bought up all the commons, but just need the Cardinals. And then we get Sammy and Jeter. So should be the next day or so. No 50 buy. Unless Rich Uncle Moneybags enters the chat and donates specifically for me to buy a 50 bundle. But otherwise, no. I can't do it. We're too close, Bo Diggity. But I think he's too busy playing Monopoly. Rich Uncle Moneybags. I think that was his name, right? The guy with the top hat and all the swag. We are looking for a game here. There's nobody on. Let's try Zuniga as an opener. Hopefully get somebody that doesn't hit the fastball well. Opponent's taking a long time. It's usually a bad sign. Oh, alright, I guess we're going. Gonna get through. We are playing in good old Laughing Mountain.
Leading off for the team.
How much drugs have you done if you think the mountains are laughing? Yeah, I don't like Laughing Mountain.
All one's the count.
You're hallucinating if the mountains are laughing. We're facing Herman Marquez. I think he has a sinker ball, right? Yeah, he does. Marquez taking a long time. Now he's ready. Jazz was ready. Where was that last game, Jazz? Alright, better late than never. It's a Jazz blast. Oh, Euro stepping. Hey, right on, Jazz. 69% win percentage. Win expectation. Nice.
All one.
Just a bit outside. Add replay homers for channel points? I don't know. I mean, I don't homer enough for that to be a cheap redeem. That's kind of a tough one, though, because somebody can redeem it, and it might take me 20, 30 minutes till I hit the next homer, or longer, right? And then what am I going to do? Bad swing there, McCovey.
He's out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Yeah, I almost never get those diving catches. I feel like everybody's making those catches on me right now, too. Like, it seems like it happens against me way more than I pulled off against them. Alright, so Jazz did something and then that was it for the inning.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the center fielder, Fred Taylor.
That's out. One and one.
Taylor swinging through too late at 103 from Zuniga. Wasn't trying to throw him right in the heart of the play, but hey, worked out at least for now. Wade's got it.
Batting second, the shortstop, Garrett Yeager.
And Jeter gets jammed up. Here's Adam Duvall.
No ball, two strikes. One ball, two strikes. That's a ball.
Zuniga's getting tired here.
2-2 count.
I told your buddy last night wanted to form a bunk community, and he, like I, would get banned. What's that guy doing? Is he smelling the lady's hair that was in front of him? It's weird.
Leading off for Oakland,
Hopefully that's his friend that he went to the game with, and she gave permission. Yeah, call security. Text the security safety line or whatever it is. Last time I was at a game, which is a long time ago, um, at the Coliseum, that was a new thing then. Was like you could text if you needed stadium security, let them know what's going on. Slammed it. The old slammeroo on the PCI. So this is going by quicker.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 4.
You can't, Bo. That's not true. I mean, you can do whatever you want as far as blaming me, but I think you've always liked bunting. I don't think I was the one that got you started down that path. Because you've been encouraging me to do it for a long time, not just this year. It's not like something new. And I'm not even bunting that much this year. Hitting's a little easier this year. That and no Juan Pierre. Juan Pierre was my bunt goat. You gotta blame somebody. That's fine. Yeah, it's kind of a bad swing worked out. On top of it, early. Better be lucky than good. Oh, Stanton. Dang it. Oh, yeah, Gordon's a good one. Yeah, that's true. I kind of forgot about Gordon. Pierre, I would occasionally bop a homer with him, though, too. Like, when people drew the infield in, I felt like I could slap it past him. I haven't used Gordon's cards that much. Oh, long play for Jazz. I guess I needed to dive. I mean, in hindsight, but I thought he was going to get it just off his feet and then try to load up that throw back there. So Judge is on. He's really Adamas. Oh, hey, Jenny, I hope it's okay to ask, but I think it was on Friday, maybe? You were saying possible date, and then you said, no, I'm going to just set up a video call. How's that going? Is there plans to meet up, or have you moved on to possible next matches? Opponent's kind of chasing. I really don't need to throw strikes right now. We'll throw it down to McCovey. Got the single run lead for now. So Jazz, the only one swinging the bat right so far for me. Had that solo shot. Marquez still out here. It looked like it was more of a ball than a strike to me. Last night went well. Social battery. Ended up abruptly. Had to awkwardly come up with a reason to get off. Hour and a half. I guess I don't understand what social battery is. I don't know if that's like an account that was expiring, or I was thinking like your battery on your laptop or something may have died out. Jazz gets another perfect swing. This guy's diving. I think he thought he was controlling an infielder to dive for it. Oh, energy to talk. Okay. Oh, Jazz is out. I figured with the right fielder being laid out flat on the grass, we'd be good. That Jazz only has 89 speed, the rookie one, so about a half stride short. But yeah, I thought I was good. I should have got the hook slide in there. Didn't do it. And we cost Salvi and RBI. There you go, Brendan. If you're lurking while you're playing, there's your Salvi homer. 452 to dead center off the batter eye. But yeah, hour and a half's like, that's a long conversation. So I think that's all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Guillermo Zuniga.
And Covey and Zuniga. I was saying be ready for the 4-seam, but wasn't quite ready now. Ready to pop up.
Bat number 11, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Ball.
Went well. Got 2 cats. Live in Des Moines.
Ball, that's inside.
Journalist for a news station, which is getting. All right, you've used the, I'm assuming, proper gender term, they, a few times. Is that okay for you? Because I'm assuming this is one person. I could be wrong. Still throws me off a little. Although I'm happy to use whatever people want to be addressed by. Just when I see it written out, I always think of it as being like a plural. Wade took a bad break. They, them. Okay with you. This person specifically. Okay. Boy, we're trying to choke this lead away. Was pitching pretty well, and Tate's getting knocked around here a bit here. So let's pump the brakes on that. Tate, hand over the ball. We got somebody else ready. It's the clerk.
Your attention please. Now pitching, Jose Leclerc.
Or maybe it's Leclerc. I think it's Leclerc though. How it's pronounced. What do I know? Fastball inside to Montcastle.
0-1 the count. Ball, that's in.
Did not want to throw that first strike. Got away with it. And Montcastle's golfing. That was bounced up there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There we go. Got the out there. And trying to get the out at second.
He's safe.
Don't know why they were trying to steal. Unless they just bumped something incorrectly.
We got full count.
Took some of the pressure off, although I give up the walk, so pressure is back. Wanted to throw that first strike and make them hit it, you know. Taylor's swimming through.
Ball, that's kicked out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's inside.
Opponent's pretty disciplined here, not chasing suddenly. So Taylor right down the heart. That one is knocked out of there. Got in the game. Had been going up and in. I was trying to go down and in for kind of a surprise location. It just left it right in the middle. Good swing from them. Kind of a torched run because we lost the first one and the second one. But it's like, we're not going to get 9 wins. Most likely, right? When you boot the first one, you can get hot, but yeah, good job from my opponent. They started laying off a bit. Let's open up our pack and draft, and I'll see if I have like 20 minutes from there. Gotta go quickly. No diamond there. It's Iquerde. So let's go back to it. All right. Shohei would be fun, I guess. Can use him in the outfield as well. So I guess we'll grab Otani, although I'm not quite sure how we sub him in, to be honest with you guys. Grab Tejada. We'll grab Hall because we need both of them. Or Wade, excuse me. And then this is just kind of a throw round. Grab Suniga. And here we go. We'll grab the Oak 1A. We'll grab Seth Brown. Sogard's alright, I guess. Always like to get more power, but I guess Sogard's okay. Carpenter's a nice bench bat as we speed through those. Duvall's a good one, even with his inside edge going down. I'll grab Gwen for the speed. Seems like these guys get some bad jumps out there. Get a common starter. Hope we get a Wong card this year. Oh, Pierre, I think they said they lost his rights. I mean, SDS never really comes out and announces that, but somebody went through and scouted all the players that they had programmed to the game. So I don't think Pierre's coming back. Unless it's a surprise, but I think he's out. Yeah, definitely a card that I could set the table really well with, and enjoyed his swing and his breaks in the outfield, and you know, getting on base and being cheesy. We'll grab Bethencourt, and Cruz is a good one. Probably put him at DH or something. Walker Buehler's good. Got that splitter cutter. And let's see, Taylor. Got 3 lefties in the pin. I think that's always advisable. Just looking at the power and speed ratings. We'll grab Hector again. Votto. I think we almost want to get Votto for the memes, but Carroll has good speed. Hopefully Votto pops back up. I'll grab Chafin and Melanson. Get a couple bronze players. Marte. I wouldn't mind another catcher if one pops up. No, we're not going to get one. All right, let's see. How about Tejada hitting leadoff? Wade can play second, I think. Don't need to have Sogard in there. Free up that DH spot for Nelson Cruz's big bat. Carroll over Nootbaar, or whoever that was. So I don't know about the 2-hitter being such a light hitter. There we go. So let's try to get in one fast. Hopefully the game will go fast. If it gets starting beyond 5 p.m., then I probably need to jump off. His practice is at 5:30, but it's kind of across town, so never know what type of traffic you're going to hit. We have a lot of commuters that come in from the Bay Area, and you wouldn't think about leaving the Bay Area at 5, but some of their jobs, like, they're off earlier and stuff, so it starts kind of getting backed up going through town out here. Oh, and I forgot I had Shohei. I don't think I can sub Shohei in, right? Like, is there a way to use that Otani card as a pinch hitter? Oh, maybe that's what you do, right? Is start somebody else and then pinch hit with Otani. Oh, no. He won't come up to pinch hit. So I don't really know how to put him into the game out there. Not sure on BR. Yeah, I guess we may as well use him. But I know he has outfield secondary. I was thinking, like, yeah, Shohei's probably a good BR card to have. Alright, so we'll just throw Shohei out there. I was thinking my lineup was lacking some diamond bats. I drafted so fast I forgot. I'm playing a World Series guy in a funky park, so this is probably not great. Don't see a lot of World Series banners yet. We'll see more and more as the year moves on.
Leading up for Oakland.
Okay, so he's got right, sinker, slurve, circle, change, slider.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Yeah, good pitch. Thought he might waste one, but came right at me and found the goal to hide him.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Taking a while to warm up his pitchers, I guess. Do the same since I'm thinking about it. That might fluke in for Gwen. Nope, not quite. Slam that piece, yeah. Yeah. Bad hitting. Against what we know is going to be a pretty, should be a pretty good hitter.
That's the ball. Outside.
Left it hanging there
1-1.
for Turner.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2-2. Did he go?
Umpire says we got him.
See ya. 0-2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Miguel.
That one's crashed. Left it over the heart. Was trying to throw it outer half, and boy, that's blasted. Got to feel we're on a high elevation deal, but I think that was probably out anyway. So yeah, drafting Matani wasn't great because I thought I could sub him in easily, and I don't really know what to do in BR because I haven't played BR that much.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
So you're like, yeah, Shohei would be good. Well, is he?
0-1. That's in. Ball. 2-2.
Wanted that one for the strike. And Speedy Carroll can't get there. Plus it's out of play. A lot of foul balls.
Take your base, ball 4.
Tony can't get it. And that might be it for Shohei. Don't know hop splits off the top of my head, but
ladies and
I feel like he's pretty good both
your
sides.
attention, please. Now pitching, Andrew Chafin.
Alright, Gwyn gallops over. And see if we can get something going in this park.
Leading up for the team, the first baseman, Chad Brown.
One ball, no strike.
And Seth Brown getting into one. Seth Brown to Pound Town. That one's going.
Oh and 1.
Very late. Nice and good. I'm hearing Baby Shark down the hall. Dang it. Does not help my swing rhythm. It's Baby Shark to the tune of Bingo, the B-I-N-G-O song about the dog. Instead we're spelling shark.
That missed. That's the ball.
So if you hear a little voice singing the shark letters, my older daughter. Here's Carol. And that's a bad pop-up. Brown's the only one that wants to hit today. 2K Clay. How about yesterday's game, Clay? I wasn't really expecting that. That's gonna go into this funky wall out here. I guess it's a double. Yeah, I was happy they responded. One of Curry's best games. Somebody asked me earlier if it was his best game ever. I don't know if it was his best ever, but it was up there for sure.
1-0.
There's our friend Clay, right? You can check him out on Twitter, Twitch. Probably should update that, put the kick in there. Clay's everywhere. I just didn't pull the PCI in, right? Just slammed it down. Yeah, the finals, right? I mean, it's bigger stakes. Although Game 7's pretty huge, but yeah, those finals games. I know that had been kind of a knock on Steph. Was like, yeah, he needed Durant, or they only won because of the injuries and all that. I don't think any of those hold any weight now after the Celtics series.
That's the ball. One and 2. Count.
Mills got it. And here's Outman. I got a yellow throw. I didn't think that was going to be off to the side, but being Carpenter is in. Should have thought about that.
The third baseman.
No problem. We'll be here for a little bit more.
Nope, that's outside. Ball. Ball, that's in.
So Tejada gets it. We need a run or two here. Try to get this going. Jumped at that
0
one.
and 1.
Bethencourt's going to get the hit because his center field didn't react. He was just frozen there. Knowing how that's happening this year.
The batter, the shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Hey,
Yeah, Tejada.
0 and 1.
Yeah, it's probably two. So it's up to Glenn. I'll slice it though. Yeah, I don't think Gwen's got enough. Light hitter. Anybody else probably could hit a homer on that swing, but not Gwen. That dude Dev rated me a while ago, so I'm going to get it over to Dev, and I'm going to get going to T-ball. Kind of rushed through those last games. Had a decent entry, and then kind of fell off from there. Sorry we didn't get more good play. Tomorrow we'll do some ranked co-op, and then we'll finish up BR, then start World Series pushing. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and be well. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully get to see you guys all tomorrow. Here we go to Dev.